Broadcasting from around the stars, this is Fatherhood News Update. Good evening, our top stories tonight. Unrest in Haejangai over TF6. Interview with the Keer gang. The Fatherhood reach a new milestone. We start this broadcast with the ongoing emergency in the Fatherhood home system of Haejangai. Since its humble beginning in the Haejangai system, the Fatherhood have expanded it into GD69 Manamaya and NLTT 14879. With this rapid rate of expansion, local security for Haejangai was outsourced to the local faction of Defense Force of Haejangai. This decision by Central Command left several loyal Fatherhood citizens unhappy to be protected by this dictatorship faction that is not aligned to the Federation. At the time, Central Command ensured all Haejangai Fatherhood citizens that they will have the relevant checks and balances, and that the Defense Force of Haejangai will not be providing security to strategic defense facilities such as the Galactic Interchange Systems and Gibson Barracks. However, this assurance is now under threat since the Defense Force of Haejangai reported infrastructure failure that will leave Haejangai and the Fatherhood open to a takeover from the neighboring faction of the revolutionary NLTT 14879 Democrats that have been increasing in their influence and support with every cycle. To combat this threat on the Fatherhood home system, sources close to Central Command have obtained official communications showing that a secret bill is being discussed behind closed doors to allow the Defense Force of Haejangai access to the TF6, the military network used by the Fatherhood Rangers and Pathfinders. A group calling themselves National Fatherhood Force or NFF within the Fatherhood have taken arms and have taken over security of the star system in an unsanctioned move. The Fatherhood News contacted a spokesperson for the group, and they issued this warning.
We are calling on Central Command to hold all talks with the Defense Force of Haejangai, to declare them as a hostile force and to overrule the security contract. We are ordinary men and women that live in Hambley Arena, Ibold Enterprise, Lee Orbital, Prunariah Survey, and Schwanport. We will protect our home even if the Fatherhood elites have abandoned us in search of new star systems. Central Command, do not forget where you came. You all live on your fleet carriers now adorned in custom-colored drives and ATCs while we are here putting our lives on the line inside Winders and Eagles. The blood of the Defense Force of Haejangai commanders will be on your hand if they gain access to TF6.
A stark warning there. Talks are underway to bring this situation to a peaceful end. We only hope that no lives are lost due to this conflict. Now the Keer gang riots and civil unrest continues. This native faction in the Keer star system have for several cycles now have been demonstrating against their President New Refinery Act. We are joined today by a spokesman of the gang, President Negotiator Gustav van Dongen. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Jim.
So, for our audience that do not know what the New Refinery Act is, can you please explain, and why did President Govert van der Werf sign it without presentation, or even a sit-down with the sub-gang leaders?
Well, Jim, this act frankly should have been done a long time ago, but I am not here today to highlight the failure of the previous leader. Look, to put it simple, we inherited an influence rate of only 1.3%, and do you know why were we so low? Because all our citizens were underground mining or working back-breaking 4-cycle shifts. These new TK-1012s will increase our mining production by 20% and at a reduced cost of resource labor of 37.5%.
Yes, but the labor reduction you mentioned will come from the crew that is currently required on the workhorse of HK-1403. How many crew members are needed currently to man the HK-1403s?
Look, the current HK-1403s are coming to their end of life, and these TK-1012s will introduce AI mining that will increase production by 20%.
It's 8. Many of these gangs have been together since birth, and they have accused your president of splitting their family.
We are doing what's best for the gang. And yes, we need to leave the old ways behind to survive. The Fatherhood and social Manamaya Democrats have expanded into our star system and have broken our families more. What we are trying to do here is grow our gang and protect our way of life.
A noble statement. But the TK-1012s are made by GD69 Advanced Industries, a faction within the GD69 League. They are the industrial arm of the GD69 League, a faction that is threatening to expand into your star system. So how can you say that this will protect the gang's way of life?
GD69 Advanced Industries provided us with the best mining option.
I am sorry, but Heijangai Industries, your current providers of HK1403s, have publicly offered you a free upgrade of their Mark II HK units, and your president never once addressed why you rejected this offer that would have kept the crew numbers the same and a proven 25% in productivity.
This offer was another way for the Fatherhood to impose their power on our system. Heijangai is the home star system of the Fatherhood and Heijangai industry, and since the Fatherhood arrived on our star system, half of the native population have abandoned their families and migrated to them. We will not continue this hemorrhage, and we will do everything in our power to stop this tyranny.
Thank you for your time today, negotiator Gustav van Dongen. Finally, on the 17th of October of 3306, the Fatherhood welcomed its 3000 commander into its squad. This milestone has marked the Fatherhood as the largest squadron in Elite. The following is a press release from the squadron leader and founder TK.
Today we have just had our 3000th member join the Fatherhood. 3,000. To me that is just unbelievable. When I started this group, I had no idea it would grow and spiral into this amazing community. I just thought I could get together with some fellow fathers who didn't get to play often, but now it's much more than that, much more than fathers. We have people from all walks of life, and to see how we have grown to what we are today is beyond words. I wanted to say thank you from myself and all the Fatherhood team for being a part of this journey and for making the Fatherhood what it is. It's down to you. I also would like to remind all commanders again that if you are struggling or feeling alone, please reach out, send a message, etc., and between us I'm sure we can help one another. These are still uncertain times with the ongoing pandemic, but as an online community, we still have the good fortune of interacting with each other as we normally would, speaking to our friends and playing the game when time allows. Please be safe, stay positive, test negative, best wishes to you all.
That is all from me and the team here at the Fatherhood News Team. Remember, don't dream of the stars, fly amongst them. Stay safe, commanders, and good night.